Match day 4 in LaLiga. EA Sports brought us the game between Espanyol and Rayo Vallecano at the RCD Stadium. Espanyol were coming into this one looking not just to score their first goal of the campaign, but also to secure their first victory, having drawn once and lost 2 of their opening 3 games. As for Rayo Vallecano, they were travelling to Barcelona, having just lost at home against Football Club Barcelona. But it was a bright start on their travels to Catalunya, as just 3.5 minutes into the game, Álvaro García gave the side from Vallecas the lead. Rayo Vallecano looking to go into the international break with 7 points on the board by picking up a victory away in Barcelona. And they thought they were in for a very happy afternoon with this early goal. Wouldn't turn out as they were expecting, though, at the end of the 90 minutes. But Álvaro García providing the goods, his first goal of the season, doing just enough to beat Joan Garcia after a good through ball from former Espanyol man Adrián Embarba. The lead was short-lived for Rayo Vallecano, as just 5 minutes later, Carlos Romero scored the first goal for Espanyol this season. His first goal in the top flight as well, but Los Pericos finally up and running in that regard and making it 1-1 with inside the first 8 minutes of the matchup. Slight deflection off Florian Lejeune, but Carlos Romero, one of the summer signings from Espanyol, he will not care one little bit. His first goal for the club, and the club's first goal this season. There was a good opportunity here for Jorge de Frutos to make it 2-1 after a lovely through ball from Unai Lopez, but the former Real Madrid academy player took a fairly heavy touch, which gave Brian Olivan the chance to come and block the shot. However, he also collided with his teammate and goalkeeper, Joan Garcia. Romero then almost turned provider, as Alejo Vélez would head this ball into the ground, and it went just over the crossbar. A good cross, though, from Romero, who would actually be named MVP of the match at the end of proceedings. Still 1-1, however, in Barcelona, and it was a very heavily contested game in the middle of the park. The bad news for Rayo Vallecano, really, in the first half was the injury to Alfonso El Pacha Espino. The Uruguayan left-back went on a long run into the penalty area. You can just see here how he lands terribly on his left ankle. He tried to carry on, but he only lasted really about half a minute on the pitch and had to be replaced by Pep Chavarria. He was clearly very upset when he was replaced with an ankle injury. Chances, though, kept on coming in the first 45 minutes as both sides looked to take the lead. Álvaro García would pop up next with a cross from the left-hand side. But both Lejeune and Camello went for the same ball and didn't really cause any serious trouble for Joan Garcia. Lejeune, who, as we know, his trademark in the game is long-range free kicks and shots. He did just that from a free kick, straight at the Espanyol shot stopper. At half-time, Manolo González and Espanyol made the first 2 changes of the game that saw Irving Cardona as well as Álvaro Aguado come on. He replaced José Grajera as well as Brian Olivan. Aguado came on and almost made an instant impact, scoring a similar, or trying to score a similar goal to that epic goal of Leo Messi that he scored away to Betis all those years ago, hitting it first time on his left foot. But on this occasion, it went just wide of the back post. For Rayo at the other end, again, it was Florian Lejeune trying his luck from long range. This one not hitting the target, but not too far away, going just over the crossbar. Rayo Vallecano looking to pick up a 3rd consecutive top-flight victory away to Espanyol, having won their last 2 trips here, keeping 2 clean sheets as well on those 2 occasions. Wouldn't keep a clean sheet here, but still looking for 3 points. Espanyol, though, had obviously same intentions to win the game. Alex Kral was really solid in midfield for Los Pericos, causing trouble time and time again. Alvaro Garcia again would cause havoc down the left-hand side, this time in setup. Sergio Camello, the Olympic gold medalist with Spain over the summer, really should have done better with this chance, but it was well blocked by Carlos Romero, who really was earning his stripes on the day. Great run though from Alvaro Garcia to turn Omar El Hilali inside out. But Rayo still unable to retake the lead. Next up it was Pep Chavarria who tried his luck from distance, but the Rayo left back was nowhere near at least picking out the top corner. From a corner, Alvaro Garcia then put the ball back into the penalty area. And it was Florian Lejeune who hit it on the half volley and rattled the crossbar. Only for Sergio Camello to get to the loose ball, and he was offside. But what a goal this could have been from Florian Lejeune. Joan Garcia completely rooted to the floor. Luckily for him, the woodwork was there to save him. Ivan Bayou would then replace Jorge de Frutos, and Isi Palazón came on for Sergio Camello. Two more changes coming from the visitors. It took Isi Palazón, though, quite a while to get involved into the matchup. Ratiu was pushed further forward with Ivan Bayou playing just behind him, a double right back in this moment of play from Íñigo Pérez. Ratiu not hitting the target there. And then minutes later, Jofre Carreras was replaced by Álvaro Tejero for Espanyol. Espanyol really were pushing forward in the latter stages of the game, and their first clear chance to take the lead was this one. A good ball in behind, and unfortunately for them there wasn't a touch to help the ball over the line. It's a good move from Irvin Cardona down the right. Took a deflection off Mumin. Luckily for him, not into the back of his own net. But Espanyol was slowly in the ascendancy towards the end of the game. Alex Kral was next up. This time Mumin blocked the ball out for a corner. Javi Boado was then the man replaced for the home side. Walid Chedida came on to make his home debut for Espanyol, as Rayo's goal scorer Alvaro Garcia was then replaced by Randy Enteca. Unai Lopez made way too in midfield for Pacicis. This really should have been 2-1 for Espanyol, as three of their new summer signings combined, and none of them were able to put the ball over the white line. Cardona helped on the corner at the front post, then it was Kral at the back post. Alejo Vélez missing the ball, Kumbula as well, and Chedida not able to get his final touch on target past Dani Cárdenas. Lejeune again would call Joan Garcia into action, but it was a fairly simple save for the Espanyol goalkeeper, as Lejeune got on the end of another cross from the former Espanyol man in Barba. Towards the end of the game, Cardona would watch on and help his teammate off the pitch, as Calero hopped off with an injury. Sergi Gomez came on for him. Randy Enteca out of nowhere on another corner for his side, as his powerful shot forced Joan Garcia to parry the ball away. Not a bad effort at all from Enteca, looking for his first goal of this season. Isi Palazón was the man who brought down that corner subsequently, but his left-footed shot would only lead to another corner at the other end. Did well though to skip past the challenge initially of Cardona and then Tejero. Espanyol were constantly looking to break on the counter-attack, and that is exactly how they won the game, as Cardona's shot was denied by a brilliant save from Dani Cárdenas, but then Chedira would pick out Alejo Vélez, and on the turn he would put the ball into the back of the net to score his first goal for the club and his first goal in Spanish football in the 95th minute of the game to secure Espanyol's first 3 points of this season back in the top flight. It was also Manolo González's first win as a manager in LaLiga EA Sports. Very good striker's play there from Alejo Vélez, who on the turn, and despite just slipping, he was able to beat Dani Cárdenas. That would seal the win for Espanyol and their first win of the season, handing Rayo Vallecano back-to-back defeats as well, having lost consecutively to both clubs from Barcelona. To see how much it means to Manolo González. Alejo Vélez was actually in tears at the end of the game. The final chance, though, did go for Rayo Vallecano, and Barba unable to finish off. A good through ball from Isi Palazón, the Rayo winger putting the ball quite a long way wide. The final score at the RCD Stadium was 2-1 for Espanyol, their first win of the season against Rayo Vallecano.